Hello, I'm Jeff Card. I'm a product expert here at Patti-Lynn's. And the question I get asked a lot, especially when we're back here in the hardwood area in our store, is what's the difference between engineered wood and hardwood or real wood? Well, the truth is they're both real wood. They're just made two different ways. So let's start with solid wood. Solid wood is basically a piece of lumber with a finish on it. And I've got a couple pieces here to kind of explain how that works. So solid hardwood is basically a solid piece of lumber with a nice finish on it, available in different species, widths, whichever. It is basically the same thing as this, 2x2 piece of structural lumber. So these are perfect examples of a solid hardwood and an engineered hardwood, okay? They're both beautiful surfaces on the top. This is an oak, this is a walnut. They come in many different species. But if you look at the construction of it, this is the difference between a solid and an engineered. An engineered wood is usually made up of a plywood base layer. Sometimes it's a filleted wood, which are strips of wood. Sometimes it's an HDF core. They're all suitable, okay? But what this core does for us, and the reason it's engineered, these are all cross-ply laminated. That means that every layer, I think there's 11 of them actually on this one. This is a 3/4 inch piece. So each layer the grain runs different directions, okay? And what this does is it makes this extremely stable because your wood always wants to move this way, okay, across the grain. And by laminating all that together, we've made something extremely, extremely strong, so it stays put. So what this solves is the issues when, say, summertime, your home, you've got your air conditioner on, it gets very humid in your home, lots of moisture, okay? What you can have is cupping. That's when the board wants to cup like that because it swells up for moisture, okay? And in the winter time, what happens is it's the opposite. So your boards get very dry, your skin gets itchy, you notice it's just dry in the air. You wake up in the morning and you're, I need a glass of water. Okay, well that's happening to your wood too. And what's happening then is it's shrinking. So this solves a lot of those issues by cross-ply laminating like this. It makes a very, very stable board. Your seams will generally be nice and tight together, okay? Where a solid piece of wood, if you go over 4 1/4 inches, okay, you're gonna run into trouble with that. So if we start getting into 5 and 6 inch boards, I guarantee if you live in Southern Ontario, you're gonna be able to stick at least a dime in between your boards, okay? So that will not be great, okay? So the other question I get asked is, well, I can sand and finish this. Look how thick that is. Of course you can sand and finish that, but you have to remember that all these floors are blind nailed, okay? And there's a nail that sits right here. It gets shot in here and it goes straight down to here. So, and our nail head is gonna sit about right there. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's about where you could sand to on this one. So if I wanted to, and the only reason you would sand is if I want to change color, okay? Now let's take a look at our engineered. Let's flip this around. Okay, this particular engineered has the same thickness top layer that you can sand to. And this is installed the same way. This is nailed in on an angle. It's called blind nailing. And that's the method that this gets installed in your house. So equal, okay, but this guy's better, okay? Meaning that now I can go wider, I can usually go longer lengths, and I can play with finishes now too. So we can go for those nice long, beautiful, distressed looks, wire brushed, those kinds of long, elegant planks. We can now go into engineered. And that's why if you look in the industry, when you go to a manufacturer's website, they might have a good, better, best. Their best products are always their engineered products. because frankly, they just have less trouble with them. They go in, people are happier with them. It's a better choice for the home. So we at Patti-Lynn's are huge believers in engineered products, high quality engineered products, and that's what's important. So hope that clears stuff up, and thanks for watching.